Okay, the first cards we have here are you for the month of April. And we have the Four of Wands. And we also have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords shows how there is something going on in your life right now that is keeping you up at night. It's causing anxiety, a lot of stress. So later we can draw some cards and get some clarification on whatever this situation is. And it could have to do with your home life, your stability, your where you live, your family, whatever you call your home. We'll get more clarification on that. Your home life, actually, we have the Empress reversed and the Alchemist reversed. The Empress usually is very fertile, very creative, but by being reversed, it means you aren't as creative at this time in your home life. If you wanted to get pregnant, you're not. It's just the opposite, not being fertile. And normally upright, it talks about having creative ideas and being fertile with that. But right now, you're not as creative. You're not as nurturing as you normally are. Perhaps you're a little withdrawn. There could be some situation going on. You have the Alchemist, which is the Magician reversed. Normally, upright, you would be creating your own life because you have all the skills and the talents necessary to create whatever reality you want. But by being reversed, that means it's blocked. And that's probably why you're not being as nurturing. For some reason in your home life, there's something that is blocking you. There's some situation that is preventing you from going the direction you want to go. And it's making you withdraw and not be as nurturing or as compassionate as you normally are. Because Scorpio is a water sign, and they are very loving and nurturing and enduring and emotional. And right now, I don't see that in your home life. There's something that is blocking you. In your business, in your career, you have the Star card and also Three of Cups. So it could be just that you're focusing a lot on your business or your career, because the Star means that you're doing an awesome job. You are succeeding. You are getting recognition. You are the star at what you're doing. People around you acknowledge what you have accomplished, and it's actually healing. You're becoming completely who you possibly can be, doing the best job you can. And by being this way, it is very nurturing and healing. You're having the opportunity with all your recognition and your accomplishments to actually celebrate and enjoy yourself with your family, your friends, possibly your coworkers. So it looks like you're doing great at work right now. In your love life, you have Eight of Wands reversed and 10 of Cups. So things are slowed down. They're at a slow pace right now. You're just doing your daily in and outs with your home life. Well, actually, your love life. It might not be your home life, but it's your love life. You're just having your dailies, and you have a lot of love with your love partner. The most love you could possibly have. You're very content with your surroundings, your environment, the way you nurture and treat each other. You're very pleased, even though everything is a little slow right now, and it could be because it looks like you're focusing on your work, your career. The opposition you could be having for the month of April is the High Priestess and Five of Wands. So your own intuition is your opposition, is what is holding you back. It looks like you are having a hard time listening to it. You don't want to believe what your own intuition is telling you. It could be because the people around you are jealous of your accomplishments at work in your career. And so they're starting to nitpick at every little thing you do and do like a friendly banter to you because they're jealous. They're just jealous of your accomplishments and they haven't accomplished that. And that's making you second guess yourself. And that these are your oppositions. You need to just accept that there's going to always be haters out there, people that are jealous of anything anyone does better or more than they do. You need to accept that and focus on your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Don't doubt yourself. Don't second guess what you're trying to tell yourself. With your finances, you have Princess of Wands and the Death card reversed. So Princess of Wands is the beginning of actually the message, the beginning of a new endeavor, which has the opportunity to be really very nourishing, very spiritual, very, very kind of energetic and creative. And this is in your finances. So you do have this possibility of growing your finances. And finances don't always mean just money, because it usually just means something that you value a lot, it could be your friendship, it could be your time, your energy. So whatever this is that you value, there is a really good possibility that it can flourish and you have this new message of a way of making it grow and be enriched. With the Devil card reversed, it actually is a relief in this situation because you did have some contracts, some things that were binding you and restricting your finances actually. So contracts and binds that were restricting you. But by being reversed, that means you no longer have those. So you could have had like a lease on your car and you were making car payments or a car loan or a school loan or some kind of loan, like a house loan, some kind of loan or a contract, and you were making payments, you were bound by these conditions, but by being reversed, you no longer have those binds. You have completed the contract, and so now you have freed that money up, and you're starting to try to figure out how to invest it, how to create it into more finances for you. Your health, we have King of Swords and King of Pentacles reversed. So King of Swords is all in the mind. So you're focusing on things that may not even be an issue. You're too much in your head about some kind of situation. With the King of Pentacles reversed, normally he's very nurturing with and good with his finances or things that he values. So this is probably his health and because we're talking about health, his health and his how he takes care of himself, his body. And by being reversed, not so much anymore. He may be eating a lot of junk food and not jogging or exercising, not watching how much he consumes, what he drinks, what he eats, how much sleep he gets. He's not taking care of himself, what he values, his body, his health. And it is stressing him out, and it's getting you all stuck in your head. So you just need to focus, watch what you eat, watch what you do. You can do it. You got to get out of your head and just start doing it. Use some willpower, turn this upright and focus more on your basic fundamental needs. And that would improve your health. The outcome for the month of April, you have Justice reversed and Eight of Swords reversed. So Eight of Swords normally talks about being all stuck in your head and thinking you're trapped. But as you can see with the Devil card reversed and your finances, your contracts have been removed. The binds have been removed there. And with your health, you just need to get out of your head. And since this is reversed, it's showing how these mental binds, this Eight of Swords, everything that's keeping you restricted and trapped in your own mind are falling away because it's upside down. They're going to fall out and you're going to easily find your way. You're going to take off the blindfold. That's what being reversed is. You're finally releasing all this and seeing clearly what it is you need to do. Sure, with justice reversed, there's some situation which justice wasn't served and you were treated unfairly, but you're moving on beyond that. You're moving on. So it looks like you do have a really good outcome, getting over anything that was blocking you mentally. So let's do the first. Let's get some clarification on you, because you have something that's stressing you out, that's giving you anxiety, and it looks like it might be pertaining to your home life. So let's get a little clarification. All right, you have the moon, the clouds, and the sun. So the moon talks about love and romance. So that does definitely have something to do probably with your home life. Love and romance, your intuition, your that creativity, the emotions. Right now, there is, as you can see with the clouds, you're having probably a little bit of romantic, like, argument or fight or clash. There's something going on that happened, but you can see that the clouds are clearing up, the birds are coming out, the sun is coming out, as you can see with the sun card. So it means that it might last a couple weeks, whatever this romantic stress that has happened, but you're going to get over it. You're going to reach happiness in the end. We could do a clarification on your home life just to see if that is the same situation. So let's get some clarification on your home life. Yep. See, you have the book, the male suitor, and the mountain. Yep. So something happened in your relationship, where you're going to get some knowledge of the situation, some clarity, and it's going to be from your romantic partner. And this partner does really care about you, and that's why they are giving you this clarity. But whatever the thing is, it's going to be a lot of work to overcome. So it could be an external thing where your in-laws are moving in, and that could be causing the stress within your relationship. Or it could be something like that. I don't see it as a person going out on another person. I see it more of some kind of just relationship challenge that you need to undergo. And that's why it's causing stress for you for the month and for your home life. Let's see, is there anything else we need clarification on? And that explains why you don't get justice from this, because it could be some situation like that where a relative moves in for a little while and it's not fair for you, but you care for your partner so much that you want to help them. Let's look at your health. Let's get some clarification on your health. Okay, we have the fish, the flowers or the gift, and the female suitor, which is, this represents you in this situation. So the thing is, with the fish, that means you have a lot of abundance of some kind of gift. You're overdoing something. It could be because you're under this stress, so you're eating a lot of Doritos or you're eating a lot of chocolate. You're overdoing it with your yourself, making yourself feel happy, eating a lot of ice cream. And you can see that. You can see what you're doing. You're aware of this, but this is helping you deal with the stress and get through this time period, which is fine. So, like I said before, you just need to get out of your head. You know what to do. But if you need to take this time out and pamper yourself to make yourself feel good throughout this situation, I say, well, just do it. And then in the following month, pick up with your health regimen again.